Western Cape Police are investigating a mass shooting that occurred in Gugulethu on Saturday night. Police spokesman Andre Trout said 4 men and a woman were shot dead while they were sitting in their cars. Trout said the suspects fled the scene immediately after the shooting. We've just heard from Natalie that this was the second mass shooting in Gugulethu in 5 days. And a concerned resident wants to comment on matters. Welcome to you. We're not going to give you a name. We get the sense that these attacks, these shootings are not random. What is your feeling on the ground about these shootings?
Good morning. Our feeling is that we are gripped by fear and goods and we are shaken. And we have raised this with the relevant authorities as to say that we are under siege. That is all that we are willing to say, because we are distraught, and our safety is not guaranteed. This is not something that you can just call people in a public community hall and discuss about it, because this is organized crime. So it's for us. It's a very sensitive matter. Nobody wants to speak about it in public because we don't trust each other as well.
Sure.
Because these people are staying amongst us. They're staying with us. The police that we are talking about, they are staying in our areas. So these are not just people that are staying in the sky. They are staying in the communities that we reside in. Hence, we caution our safety. Our safety is paramount.
Sure. Understood. You say organized crime. Organized crime suggests that it's gang activity. And gang activity isn't like a tradition in Gugulethu. Is this a recent thing that's raised its ugly head?
No. This has been with us for quite some time. You would know in each generation there would be a couple of gangsters, if I can give you an insight about crooks. There's always has been, but not at this magnitude.
Okay.
We have never had gangsters who are carrying AKs.
Yeah.
We have never had them. It has been at a minimum level. But at this current state of affairs, it's beyond that. It's scary.
Okay.
And there seems to be a political will to address this scourge, because we have raised this in Bezos for quite some time. We have been raising these things to say that this is not a police matter. You are setting these policemen for failure. Where is intelligence? Where is the state intelligence to intervene? Because how do you expect community members to halt people who are carrying weapons of war, and who are operating in a very, professional way in spearheading whatever they are doing. So we are calling on the state security personnel to intervene, because this is not a matter of policing. You are reducing this matter if we are going to talk about police. The police themselves, they are afraid. Now it happens on our doorstep, and we are shaken, we are distraught, we are afraid. We are taught that the state, because our hope is that the state must discharge its responsibilities of making sure that you safeguard the citizens of your own country to no avail. And you are raising another important issue when you are saying that even our police at the local level, our police, there's lack of resources. There's the shortage of vans. There's the shortage of staff. We really don't know what's happening, because we have been raising these things to the MEC. We've been raising these things to the city of Cape Town, law enforcement, to say that we are under siege. Can't you intervene on our plight?
I was
nothing.
I hear you.
Nothing has been forthcoming.
Concerned.
But nothing has been forthcoming. There has been countless imbizos that have come to our shores, but to no avail. It's just promises, but when it comes to implementation, none of that is happening.
I hear you, concerned resident. I absolutely hear you, and I know it's brazen as well. I was reading News 24 this morning, and I'm a subscriber, and there's a video of a gang of guys robbing a My City bus in Gugulethu without any face covering, ripping out what looked like, I think, an R4 rifle. Of course, taking the little money from the driver and robbing the rest of the bus, taking the cell phones of people. But faces clearly, absolutely visible, and you wonder why there's no arrests.
Yeah. We are also appealing to Golden Arrow bus services because they might be aware of what is happening in Gugulethu. They must do like the bakeries are doing. They must also hire private security to guard their own, because really now we've lost all confidence. Our people now on the ground, they just want, the confidence is gone.
Yeah.
In the state apparatus.
The confidence
the
is
only
gone.
thing that our people need now is the powers that they are listening. Do something just to revitalize that hope. Because we really mean it when we are saying we are under siege. We are really under siege. Declare a state of emergency, yes.